Moreland, the newlywed capital of the world, here come the newlyweds. Yes, it's the Newlywed Game. Now let's meet our newlywed couples for today. Couple number 1, marrying for monetary reasons, Charlotte and Colin. Couple number 2, recently married on a whim. Please welcome Lydia and Wickham. Couple number 3, for financially secure and madly involved, here's Elizabeth and Darcy. Those are our newlyweds for the day. And here's your host, the star of the Newlywed Game, Bob Eubanks.
Hello, thank you. Welcome to the Newlywed Game, everyone. I'm your host, Bob Eubanks, and let's get started. I'm going to have all of the women please leave the room, because I'm going to ask your husbands a series of questions, and they're going to write down your answers. So if you could please leave the room. All right, now that they're gone, I'm going to ask you a question. Now this question, if your wife gets it right, is worth 5 points. You have to answer the question like you think your wife would answer the question. Are you ready? Gentlemen, why do you think your wife fell in love with you? Let's start with Mr. Collins.
Well, I know my wife loves my charm, great conversation skills, and the fact that I'm very close with Lady Catherine, who's just a wonderful woman and the picture of perfection. So I'll go with that, Bob.
All right. Mr. Wickham, what do you think?
Well, Bob, I think my wife likes me for my attractive soldier looks.
Okay. Mr. Darcy, what is your answer?
I think my dear Elizabeth loves me for my intelligence, my good deeds, and my strong devotion to her.
That's not bad. All right, let's send the women in. Come on in, ladies. Now, they did not hear anything what you had to say. Mr. Collins, we'll start with you. The question was, why did you fall in love with your husband? Let's start with Charlotte.
Well, actually, I find my husband quite embarrassing and annoying in the house. I try not to be in the same room as him, and no one cares about Lady Catherine. But I do like his financial stability and comfortable household, so I'd have to go with that.
Okay. What did you put, Mr. Collins? Ooh, charm, great conversation. Lady Catherine, I'm sorry, you didn't get any points for that one.
Sorry, babe. I thought I didn't like you that much.
Oh, honey, your utter dislike and hatred for me only makes my love for you grow even stronger.
Aha, wow. All right, let's go to Lydia. Lydia, why did you fall in love with your husband?
Well, Bob, I am completely, utterly in love with my Wickham Schnookums. He's the cutest little soldier. I just love being married and living away from my parents. I love being called Mrs. Wickham.
Okay, and let's see what your husband thought you'd say. He thought you'd say the fact that he's a soldier. Well, you get 3 points for that answer because, well, it's a little vague.
Oh, we got 3 points. Good job, honey. Maybe we'll win. We need the money so we can't ask Liz and Darcy for it anymore.
All right, and last but not least, let's see what Liz and Darcy had to say.
Well, there are just so many things that I love about my husband. I don't know where to start. He's such a wonderful man. I find him so charming. And although I disliked his proud, judgmental attitude at first, I grew to see his kind, giving side. He's an intelligent, decent man, and he really proved a strong devotion for me, which is why I love him.
That is exactly what Mr. Darcy would say. So you guys get 5 points, making you the winners of today's Newlywed Show. Now we're going to give you the grand prize. But what more do you two need? You have everything in each other. Liz and Darcy, congratulations. Thanks to all of our couples, and thanks to you. I'm Bob Eubanks. See you next time on the Newlywed Game.